here. Okay, so this is our weekly chat on August the 12th, and I hope everybody's doing well. It's not quite the middle of August, but we're almost there, and still plenty of time to do work this month. And just congratulations to everybody who's been submitting shows. Erin, I have to congratulate you. You had your first show. And
yay!
Yep, she did a great job. And I know, Linda, you had your first show, but I don't see the stats. Have you submitted your first show yet?
Yeah, she did.
Awesome.
Yeah,
Congratulations. That's great.
Yeah, my first check.
Yay!
Good for you. Yes. So, I thought I would I've been getting some questions because there's a lot of training that happens in the evenings, and it's a few changes are going on. So I just kind of wanted to clarify everything. So there's really nothing on the weekends. Friday, Saturday, and Sunday are open. There's no regular meetings that I'm aware of. And on Monday, there is, Becky is going to start a virtual party best practices. And this is it's 8 o'clock. The link, it's a Zoom call, and the link will be posted in Ishi Team Imagineers. And Carolyn, I think I have to add Linda to that group.
Okay.
So,
You
Linda,
have to add her, or I have to add her? Who has to add her?
I think first gen directors have to.
Oh, you do that.
I got on that.
On Ishi
sent
Team
me-
Imagineers?
Yeah.
Okay. The
Adapted to it.
The link is for this virtual party best practices will be on Monday. And this will be for anybody who is at any stage in their business, but it'll be a good place for new consultants to come and ask questions, especially if you're struggling with an issue. That might be a good thing. It'll also be what I expect it to be is a good place to share ideas. So if you have a particular post or an idea that you do in your party where you are getting a ton of reaction for bookings or a lot of response about the business, then there'll be information shared that you can ask questions about that as well as share good information too. So like with all of our calls, if you're not available on Monday evening, it will be recorded, and the link will be shared in the comments that Becky shares the post for that training call. Okay, so be sure to check out for notifications for that. And then on Tuesday, we have the Fast Track program, and I can't recommend that enough because the program does change and there's new information. She tries to make it new for people who are there in that group for months and months. So that's really 8:45 to 9:30. And whether you're brand new or you've been in the business over 20 years, it's our team training for consultants. It's what Becky does every week. And then the nice thing is there's always testimonials from people who have had success with the Fast Track program. That speak, those are always different too and interesting. So it's an inspirational training. I don't know, those of you that are in it, if you have any comments or questions. The only thing is if you want to be in it, it starts at the beginning of every month. And if you miss the call, you have to get the playback from your director. So that's the only thing that's not posted anywhere, that playback.
And every time I listen to it, I hear something new. And so it's valuable to sit in. You know, it really is. It's valuable. And that's followed up by that call at 9:30. And I don't know who all's allowed on that call, Alice, that 10K call.
Those are for that's new directors.
Okay, that's what I thought.
Yeah,
Okay.
so
All right,
what's
thank you.
nice is when you become a director, it's not like they just say, oh, great, you're a director. There's actually a great support call of what it takes to build your team from that point. Okay, now you're a director, what do you do? And
Right.
that's run by Becky Ishii and Love Carpenter. They work together on
Right.
that. So, so that covers Tuesday. Oh, one other thing, on Monday, and there is a new consultant call. So when you bring new consultants in, there is a new consultant call on Monday evenings at 8 o'clock. And that is run by executive directors on the Ishii team and Becky. So that's a really nice information on what to do to get started. So like if you're brand new to the business and somebody signs up and says, hey, I want to do this with you, that is a good place to go.
Right.
Okay,
See, we don't have to know anything. We just have to know where to send them.
that's right. That's right.
Thing right there. Yeah.
Okay, so that's Monday, Tuesday, and then Wednesday, we always have our team chat on at 7. Right now, there's the end tonight at 8 o'clock, there's the end of the Season of Success where,
Summer of Success.
I'm sorry,
Alice.
Summer of Success.
Summer of Success, right.
And what's nice is that there's going to be a unit in Ishii Team Imagineers called Summer of Success. All 4 of the playbacks will be there. So if you weren't able to listen to them, you can go there and listen to them.
Right.
And then on Thursdays, we have a booking blitz that runs from 6:45 until 8 o'clock. And that's run by Debbie Kimball and Kathy Cantrell, 2 executive directors on our team. And they always have new, fresh ideas of ways to who to ask to get bookings and why people would want to have a party. And what they do is there's about 15 or 20 minutes of idea sharing. And then there's 45 minutes of work time. So it's like everybody mutes themselves and you're either texting, sending private messages, or calling people. And so it's like, if you have a hard time finding time to work and make contacts, that's kind of like a group work time. So, and I
You
know
know what, Alice? You're being very calm about that Thursday night booking blitz. Let me tell you what, girls. Yeah, that's a show you don't want to miss. That is a party waiting to happen. Those 2 screwballs always have something going on. It's like the Lucy and Ethel show or Abbott and Costello. You never know what's coming. You just don't know. It's hilarious. It's informative. My gosh, it's so helpful. We just have a blast. I mean, that Thursday night call it's worth its weight in gold. Really is.
it's fun. It is. And then at 8:30, there is an opportunity event. And what's nice about this is if you're running your parties Monday through Friday, by Thursday, you are sending out messages to people who are rock stars in the party, asking them about the business, like if they're interested. And if they are, you can say, oh my gosh, there's an event in a Facebook group where you can ask questions and get more information. And all you have to do is let me know or let Carolyn know, and we can add them.
Yeah.
And we'll add you to it. And it lasts 30 to 45 minutes.
I was going to say about 30 minutes, yeah.
And there's usually about 3 or 4 directors who are in there answering questions. And so you have help with that too. So as you're running your parties Thursday night, just keep that in mind, that you have that opportunity event. And you can either text me or Carolyn and say, hey, I got somebody, and then we can add you to it. Okay. So any questions about that schedule?
Nope.
Is there
Are you gonna post it?
You know what? I was thinking about that. I could post it like as an agenda on the banner page, on the banner of the group, you think?
Okay. Yeah,
And-
that's fine.
Okay, I can do
That's
that.
a good idea because that'll reach everybody. They'll be able to see it, Alice. That's a great idea.
Okay, I'll do that unless somebody else is well, I've got the information. I'll do it.
Okay.
Okay. Okay. So that's just kind of, because there's a lot and there were a couple of changes. I just wanted to go over that with everybody. So a couple of other things that are going on, just to kind of recap the month. At the end of August, the current catalogs are discontinued, and we start the new fall and winter catalogs selling season September 1st. So those of you who are active consultants, you will receive 25 new catalogs. And as long as you're like, if you weren't active the last couple months, but you submit something in August, they'll send you the new catalogs. Yeah, we all know times take a little bit longer.
I already got mine.
You got yours? Awesome. Did anybody not get them?
Yeah. They came with my free stuff from June.
Oh, okay. Okay. If anybody needs them, let me know. Because I have some here. Oh,
Okay.
Karen, you're muted.
So are you, Cindy?
I'm sorry. I was trying to, Pat's got the TV on. I haven't gotten mine yet, but I didn't know if because I only had a late submission in July, if that mattered, but I can wait. It's all good.
Okay. Well, if you need them, I've
I
got them.
will reach out.
Okay. But if you were active in July, they will send them to you. in
Okay,
August.
thank you.
And if you weren't active in May, June, or July, but you're active in August, as soon as you submit that show, you get put in line to get more catalogs.
Yeah, I did have that one show at the end of July, and then I've had 3 in August.
That's right.
Good job.
Other things, so the new products will be available. The new consultant kit is available September 1st, which means the air fryer will be in it. And the new host plan starts. We went over that with conference, but there's going to be Teach Me webinars. So when you go into the STIR, if you just type in under the search engine, Teach Me, all of the options for the Teach Me webinars will pop up and you can register for each one of them. And I can't encourage you enough to do that, to get to take those. There was the one on stoneware today, and it's being repeated again at 8 o'clock tonight, and then it will be in Dash if you missed both of those. But just as a reminder, when you register for them, even if you don't watch them, you will get a replay of the training before it's posted in STIR.
Right.
So, or Dash. So just a little reminder on that. The other thing that happens September 1st is that the enrichables are now going to be sold in packets in the main catalog. Us as consultants, we can get them in little individual packets still on the supply order form because they're great to put in host packets for people. So the other thing, and then in October, all the products will be available for sale starting September 1st, except for the stoneware bar pan and the enamel cast iron. Those will be available October 1st. So that's something to keep in mind. And then October 1st, we're also going to have the direct ship program starts. And that's another big shift that we're going to do. You need to take
October 1st?
October 1st. Yes. So, a good thing to do to transition to the direct ship is to start to have clean closes at the end of your month. And when you look at August, we have the 31st is like a Tuesday. So all your parties running through that Friday, like the 28th, those could be August parties. But the ones that you start on that Friday, the 28th, it would be better to make them October parties, because then that'll flow, I'm sorry, September parties. Then you will have a clean close for August. All your August parties will be submitted by the 31st, hopefully, and then you'll start with your September parties. That will just make the transition when we go to October 1st smoother. You can get those September parties closed out, because when you look at September, you can, all the parties that start on the 25th, you could call those October parties. And unless you made them really, really short, that closed out on the 30th.
Right.
But another, just to start October 1st with October parties and direct ship.
Right.
Okay. So any questions about what's going to happen in September, October?
Now, Alice, can I tell them about these texting parties for a second? Do you
Oh,
have,
yeah. No, this
have a
is
minute for
great.
that?
Yep.
Okay, here's the deal. You got to listen to this. This is amazing. I've been to these texting parties. You know, we talked about Thursday night, the booking blitz, and we talked about doing texting parties. And I started doing them, and let me just tell you something. They're quick. We just call them the fast and furious fun texting party is what I call them. And some lady called it her pandemic party today. I did. You can only have them invite 18 people, and yourself and the host, and that's all that'll fit in this thing. Sometimes people want more than one group. They'll have 3 of them going on at the same time. But that's the object of the game. You got 18 people in there, and for 15 minutes, you send out posts. You send out texting posts. They see 10 products in that amount of time, 10 or 12, depending on how fast you can go. And then when that's done, you give them the link for the show, and you tell them you're going to leave the party open for 3 days. And then when that party is, when that time frame is up, you close the show, you let the host pick out her stuff, and you move on from there. I finished one last week. I did one today. I've got one tomorrow. What I'm trying to do is to book one of these a day is what I'm trying to do. I started another one today, but it's a catalog party. And so I told the lady we should probably do a texting part in there, and she's all up for that because she's not a Facebook person. This is what I'm running into a lot. Some people are not Facebook people, but they love this texting party because it goes so quick. And they like that. So you might want to give it a thought. Nicole Schindler actually put together some text that I use some of hers, I use some of mine, but it's really easy to do, guys. I mean, it's so easy. It's unbelievable. It's really cool. I like it. Yes.
Did you share your post in that album?
I think we did that already, but maybe not. I'll check.
Okay, because what would make it really, really easy is if you would put your post in that album, and then people
Okay.
could get ideas from it
Okay.
and
Alright.
see what you're sharing.
Okay.
I put a couple in there, but I did not have that many.
Okay. I think I have 12 or 15 that I use and intersperse is what I do. And, you know, some of the tools, I make sure I hit the power tools, but I hit the tools that are of something that people actually, you know, they have to have it, like a mix and chop, a smooth edge can opener, the jar opener, things like that, that are very helpful to everybody in the kitchen. And then they see smaller tools. I show them the manual food processor and the chopper and things like that. And then I hit the air fryer and the, I had a lady call me. This is how I booked the party for today. That started just a few minutes ago. I had this lady call me. She said, I want the air fryer and they won't sell it to me. I went online, they won't sell it to me. I said, well, no, they won't. It comes with special circumstances. What do you think you want? Do you want to know the special circumstances? She said, you know, back said, absolutely. What the heck's going on here? So I gave her the special circumstance. Got to host a party. This is what we got to do. So I just dropped some catalogs off over there. And she said, this is what I want. Right here, this thing on the front of the page, and they won't sell it to me. I got to get my sales up to $650. I said, oh, give me a break. Look at the back of the catalog. It says $1,200. You're going to get $265 worth of free stuff. I said, right now, what I'm trying to do is to get a $2,000 party. I've already had them over $1,900. Now I'm looking for a $2,000 party. Are you going to be my girl? She said, wow, that'd be awesome. I said, well, let's do it. You got days, you got time here. Let's do it. So we'll see what happens. But that's what's been going on. So I'm just telling you. And I've been going out. I like to see people face to face. So I go out with some of those mini catalogs or you know, and then I just have people sign the page and say, yeah, they want the party. And I just give me your information and off we go. That's it, Alice. I'm done. I'm sorry.
That's okay. Vicki, did you have a question?
No, I guess I'm gonna kiss a fool because my nose was itching.
You're what? I'm sorry.
I said, I guess I'm gonna kiss a fool because my nose was itching.
Oh. Okay.
You never heard that saying before?
No.
Yeah,
No.
my mom and grandma used to say that all the time when I was a little girl. When your nose itches, that means you're gonna kiss a fool.
Oh,
Oh, wow.
nope, haven't heard that one. Okay, any other questions about the texting party for Carolyn?
I forgot. I didn't hear what she said as far as how long does it last? Like how many minutes?
15
is it
minutes.
for?
It's 15 minutes long.
Okay.
And what happened to this party today that I ran today, they wanted the website yesterday because they had, when she went to set up the party, there were people that said, can't I see the catalog ahead of time? She sent me a note. She said, can I send them this? I said, yeah, you can send it to them. So some of them already have looked at the deal. And then when the party was done, then they started sending me text messages back. Thank you so much. This was very cool. I appreciate it. And how long do I have to shop? And I told them. And so, we'll see.
Great, thanks, Carolyn.
You're welcome.
And speaking of sharing the catalog link, I heard an idea this week for virtual parties. Has anybody played the I Spy game in their virtual parties?
No, I Spy.
I Spy. So you say it's game time and it's I Spy. So you give them the link to the interactive catalog. And
Okay.
so that's not the link to the order. You just say, this is the interactive catalog. Look on, and you can do anything. You could say,
Oh my God.
message, or, and you say at the beginning, message me. So you want them, and I put the little arrows pointing to message me. And,
Uh-huh.
and you can do something like, find something read on page 13. Find a gift for your sibling or for a relative on page 10. Find your favorite product on page 5 and message me with your responses. And you get
I
5
love
tickets.
it. This is an awesome game.
So what you're doing is you're directing them to the catalog and making them turn the pages and look for things. And so this is, and then you get them, like, another good one would be find a wedding gift on page 20. Find a value set in the catalog. And so then that makes them, what's a value set? Then they'll have to start looking. Now there's an index that says all this stuff, so it's not that hard for them to do. But you can give tickets away for each item that they find. And then you can let people know in the comments, oh, Karen got 20 tickets, Linda got 15 tickets, and you get them used to looking at the catalog too. So
So do you ask all the questions at the beginning on one post?
but you could play it throughout. I mean, you could play it multiple times throughout, because not everybody sees, sometimes people miss post. So that's why we do a booking post a day. You could do, especially over the weekend, this would be a good one to play to get people used to looking at the catalog and getting their wish list together before we start even talking about products. So, and it's an
I like
easy
that,
one.
Alice. That's exciting.
So
Yeah.
Alice, I have a
Great.
question. I have a question about that. So you only put out one thing at a time? Like the way you just read it off, it's like you're saying 4 things, but we kind of dangle the carrot, just do one at a time?
Well, I might do 3 at a time so that they,
Okay, that's what I was at. Okay.
Yeah.
okay.
They're turning the pages and looking
Right.
for things and like
Okay.
kind of spread them throughout.
Okay.
So that would be a fun game to play.
Absolutely.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
a funny thing. I love it.
Good.
I've seen a similar thing with going through like the catalog and finding something that starts with like your first initial, middle
Right.
initial, and last
Yeah.
That's
initial.
great, Erin. Yeah.
Yeah. In fact, anything you guys think of that would be good, maybe we could share it in the games section of the files in Pampered Chef Consultants.
Right.
for I Spy. And you know what, to be honest with you, I have not looked in, there's a Facebook group called Pampered Chef Virtual Party Games. And they might even have some ideas in there for I Spy. So there you go.
Yeah.
There's
That's
that.
a great one. I like that game. I really like that game. That's going to be cool.
Yeah. Oh, and another thing, I know we've gotten a couple comments on the 30 show team challenge. And so any bookings that you have, put them in the comments and I'll add them to the list and update the picture, probably a couple times a week. And
Now, is that just for August or any month?
no, it's just for August shows right now.
Okay.
Yep.
So if somebody from my party this week books, they have to book in August. What if they want to book in September at all? It doesn't count?
Well, then you save it, yes, because then you save it for the September challenge when we do this in September.
Oh, you're
And-
going to do this in September. Okay, I just need to know. Okay, sounds good.
Yeah, so you just keep them coming, Karen.
I'm trying.
I know. So does anybody have any other fun things that they're doing in their parties or any tips that they want to share? Vicki, we were talking about some ideas the other day, but you had some fun ideas in your parties.
I'm trying to think what I told you. Oh, I did put the box out there today on my 3 pages, so I'll let you know how that goes.
Oh, the
That we
surprise
talked about the surprise box. Yeah, I did put that out there to get, and from that so far, I've got one party for September. So
Awesome.
Good.
Good. Okay. Let's see.
oh, I know something I told you is I actually did the like how I got one of my parties for last month was she was just somebody that was commenting a lot and saying she wanted a certain thing. So then I messaged her and asked her if she wanted to have a party. And at first she was a little back offish, and then she did it and she said it was a lot easier than what she thought. And she ended up with over 700 in sales.
Wow, that's awesome.
Yeah, that's
Good job.
Great. Yep. The other thing that's good this week for parties is if you aren't doing it is the this or that, which would you prefer? And using the blender or the quick cooker as the this or
Right.
that. And that's what we were talking about. You said you didn't like it, Vicki. That's right.
Yeah, I don't like that one. I don't know. This and that thing, it drives me crazy when I see people post pictures about that and stuff. I'm like, why do they do this? Now, the big items, I get it from what you and I talked about. Like, oh, you want the air fryer, da-da-da-da-da. You can get that by this and that. But when people do like the citrus thing and a paring knife, I'm like, really?
Yeah. No, this month it makes perfect sense because it's the host special. So
Yeah.
it's a perfect
Right.
conversation starter for hosting a party, leading into hosting a party. So, okay. And let's see, I think that's everything. Got the 15, 45 minutes to an hour to work. Okay. Anything else? Any other questions? I think I covered all my information.
I think so.
Okay, anybody need any help with anything?
Yeah, remembering when things are. Remember to send me something that day so I remember.
Well, and thank you. You did it tonight, Vicki, and I did not send that out. So thank you for being here. Thank you, everybody, for being here. And I will put the agenda on the cover so you can take a picture of it. Eventually, I'll change that out. I need to update the June and July information for sales and new team members too. So, okay, well, that's it. Then that's the information I have. And we'll see each other next Wednesday night at 7 o'clock.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
Thank you,
All right.
guys.
Okay, thanks, Alice.
Oh, wait a
Bye,
second, wait a
everybody.
second.
Bye-bye.
Wait, I was joking. I have one other thing I want to share with you guys. Okay.
Okay.
There is a PowerPoint, let's see. Can you guys see this, the power plan?
It's not
What?
up yet, Alice. No.
Okay, okay. It's not gonna show, okay. Let me just tell you, if you're looking for things to do for your business this month or this week for August, a couple of things to do for fall prep are to order your samples and your paperwork so that you're ready. This could include like host planners. They are available electronically, but if you want to put one in your host packet, the host planners explain the host benefits and give some tips on hosting parties. If you have the default products, you might want to start using them and practicing. And also make sure you got your paperwork, your host packets together for September. You can continue on Dash and for the product training. We mentioned that last week. The other thing that you could do is this is a suggestion came from home office, is to host a mystery host party as a last hurrah for summer. Have any of you guys done that?
No.
Did that before. I've done that one other time.
How'd you do it, Carolyn?
Well, I invited people to the party. I ran the party, and at the end of the party, I simply pulled a name out of people that had been participating and said, "All right, you're the mystery host." That's how I did it, and they got the reports.
So
That's how I did it.
it's like the show prize are the host rewards, and the host can use them to get free, half price, and the unlimited discount.
I just booked another party.
Yay, go Carolyn.
Just came in.
That's awesome. How'd you get that one?
It came off of that texting party I got done with at 3:30 this afternoon.
Oh, good. Is it another
Right.
15-minute party?
I don't know. We're going to find out here in a minute. She wants
Okay,
to party well, she said like Beth had, so I guess that's what she wants.
that's good. Yeah, and here's another tip for what things to be doing in your parties right now is to let people know what products are going to be discontinued in your parties so that they can, if they want to complete a collection or if they want to take advantage of them, it's a customer service kind of thing.
So where do you find that at?
When you go in, there is a document. If you search for discontinued, let me try this. Has anybody seen it?
Yeah,
Yeah, I have.
Do you remember where you get it from, girls?
I'm looking. Hang on.
I don't have that ability to do that, but I think I went into Explore and then
Now we can see your PowerPoint.
You can see my screen. I am looking
Yep.
for parties and, okay. Let's go to Explore over here.
Oh, now I got I was like, what happened? I got Alice's screen.
Oh. And I'm just going to search for discontinued. Because I think this is what they said to do.
Funny.
Nope. You know what, wasn't there like a conference? Seemed like I opened it up one time and there was a conference. Oh, hello.
Oh, man.
Solutions for customers.
Is it in market imagery, maybe?
Good idea. Let's give that a try. No and discontinued. Okay. Well, we can try Dash and see if it's in there. See if it's a resource. Well, you know what?
Hmm.
We're going to have to look for that resource library and see if it's in here. Well, I'll check this as one. National conference breakouts, career plan.
I don't think that's where I found it, Alice. That's not where I looked.
Linda, that's a great question. We're going to have to get back to you on that. But we will find out. And